My name is Peter Rogan. The company that I work for is the Ecklandville Distillery. We are a family-owned, family-operated business nestled on the shores of Strangford Lough. We are primarily a whisky facility, but given the innovative technology that we use for production, we also diversify into gin, vodka and poaching. We're very passionate about the area that we come from and very much remember what tourism was once like within this area. One of the founding goals of the company itself was to both grow an internationally renowned business, but then also give back to the local community in terms of driving tourism development. A lot of people go by empirical research or scientific evidence to say that tourism has declined over a certain number of years by a certain figure. For us, I think it was just that gut instinct that we had to do something to change things. Not only change things in terms of the number of people that were visiting the area, but also increase the opportunities for people to become involved with each other through collaborative experiences, and the opportunity came up to be involved in the Collaborative Growth Programme. The cluster itself is Strangford Lough Tourism Cluster, and it has been absolutely fantastic. I think initially whenever people view some of these programs or projects, they think it's going to take up an awful lot of their time. I didn't find that. As lead company, most of the administration would fall to ourselves, but we were very, very well supported both by the independent facilitators that we had, but also the Invest in I staff. So the independent facilitators for us have been a complete godsend. They undertook responsibility for an awful lot of the applications. The research and evidence that was out there, we didn't have to kind of spend hours trying to source information. They presented the information to us. The fact that there was a plan gave us a bit of a roadmap to actually navigate where we wanted to be, and they held us to account the whole way throughout the process. In terms of the benefits, one of the first things we did as a cluster was actually go around each other's offerings. And I was completely shell-shocked that I'd become so ignorant to the wonderful experiences that we actually had on our doorstep. The second one was relationships, actually having somebody to bounce those ideas off, to look for alternative sources of business, having independent facilitators to actually structure how we would progress over the next couple of years, actually sitting down to identify smart objectives, what we wanted to achieve, and then also identifying business opportunities. We were able to collaborate with 3 other businesses, and the estimated value of that business, not only for ourselves but the collaborative experience, was estimated at over 750,000. Looking back, the key takeaway for us is that we wouldn't have waited as long as we did. The effort for us has been minimal in terms of accessing the funds, but what we have actually managed to get out of the programme has been massive. I would have absolutely no hesitation in recommending the Collaborative Growth Programme to any business. Having somebody to hold you to account and to become the driving force to kind of keep you in check, and having that kind of collective voice for us has been fantastic.